Hello everybody and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance, where we last left off. We were building Pribyslavitz from the ground up. In this episode I'm going to show you guys how to actually get this process going a little bit more. We have a lot of steps to do. It can be a little bit overwhelming, especially if you're new. You know, anybody who's new to the game, it's a little bit of a challenge. So let's actually look here. I did decide to cheat in 1 million gold. Or groschen, sorry. Here's the thing. I'm only doing this for entertainment purposes, but I will be showing you guys how to actually get the proper amount of money. You don't need 1 million. I just figured that it was a good amount. But I will be showing you guys some of the places that I personally go to on like more legit saves, where I'm not doing tutorialized things, and I will show you how to make the money. There are a couple ways to do so. It's easiest if you steal. Just saying. Let's go ahead and actually, yeah, hang on. Let's look at the map here. What do we got? Need to see what we actually got. I don't think. Okay, so we don't have anything marked. Fantastic. Let's go to quest log. Okay, so we don't want that right now. That's a little bit too specific. So, okay, so supplies is probably where we should start off. Let's go. Just drop the 1 million. Actually, we should probably take a little bit of that. Just a little bit, just a smooth. That was not stealing. Wait. Yeah, that's not stealing, brother. Right? Right? What are we doing? Are you being weird? No, you're not being weird. Okay. So let's build. We need to build. I was playing some Elden Ring. Just to be playing Elden Ring. So I think I'm a little bit, what's the word? I'm a little bit messed up on the controls right now. I didn't upload on Monday. I do typically Monday, what do I do? Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Unfortunately, we had a holiday happen.
There's work to be done.
I will celebrate those holidays.
Alright. I'll muster the labor.
And I also expect you guys to like celebrate holidays. I hope everybody had a great Memorial Day. Don't forget what it's for. It is a little bit of a party holiday, but it is for an important thing. If you're not from the U.S., obviously, I don't know if you guys have different forms of Memorial Day type stuff anywhere else in the world, but for the U.S., it is just to remember and celebrate the lives of the troops that were lost, specifically in combat. I have military family, quite a bit of it. I have a very rooted family with military background, so I try to say thanks to everybody, because if you go overseas to fight, there's a chance that you might end up being one of the deaths. So that risk that you take, to me, is worth being, you know, a little bit of appreciative over. But yeah, on that kind of holiday, I'm like, let me just enjoy this with my fam. Let everybody else enjoy theirs with their fam. Barbecue, drink a little bit, swim. You know, just little stuff like that. Okay. Speak to Marius here.
Indeed. Can we begin?
Of course.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything we need. We've got what we need. Let's get to work.
Cash money. In this episode, I don't plan on building everything up, but I think we're going to do, like, woodcutter camp. We're going to do little stuff like that. I know you have to go around the map and ask different groups and places to see if they can, like, give supplies. Some of them give you more money if you go a certain route. Some of them don't. I don't really care about optimization right now. It just is what it is. And then, like I said, I'll show you guys some little tips. That way we can all have enough money. Because if you're playing on console, you don't have access to hitting this button and bringing all that up. And that's okay. It's still manageable, I promise. Let's see. Okay. At the beginning, though, let me show you guys some stuff. At the beginning, I don't know if it's just me, but this screen looks weird. I feel like the 1 is kind of strange looking. And then it says E temper. Oh, wait, it's because my reading level's low. Ah, that's interesting. Okay, that's very interesting. I was sitting here like, that's strange. I've only ever done this DLC with good reading, so okay. Ignore me. But as you can see right now, the Roth House, the Woodcutter Camp, and the Laborer Camp cost that much money per day. So it's 310 per day. We don't have stone, grain, charcoal, or livestock. All of those cost money from your own pocket, which will then cost money from the village. Are you seeing where this is getting a little bit scary? Yeah, me too. But you come over here, you can upgrade your Roth House, but the thing is, it costs more money. We could do this, but it costs more money. Extended Roth House comes afterwards, but it looks like you need stone, and the regular Roth House we don't have. Basic church repairs, that cost money. So we don't want to do those right now. We don't have charcoal. However, if we got charcoal, we could build something that generates 500 groschen per day, which will then, in turn, cover the issue that we were dealing with prior. Okay? Let's look here. We have bakery. If we had grain, we could also build a bakery, making us 250 groschen, which will not cover the 310. So right now, it looks like this forge is the best thing to go for, even though it's very expensive. But if you have the 8,000 groschen and enough to get the charcoal, then you can make this structure. Let's continue over. So you have to choose between bakery and butcher. I usually choose the butcher, or the bakery, I mean. I might go for the butchers this time, just because I never do. You have to have livestock and quite a bit of groschen as well. You still don't make enough to cover that initial thing. So I would make sure that you at least have 8,000 groschen. Again, I will show you how to do this. I'm not going to be that guy. I'd say like 10k. That way you can at least make the forge like boom immediately, and then just kind of get on with your life. Stables is not usually what I build, but it will be what I build this time around. I usually go for the guardhouse. That way I can get the special bow, but I don't want to do that this time. The trader is also really good, but it doesn't make I'm pretty sure it doesn't make like a ton of money, but you can find a trader to like make more money, which is kind of cool. Tavern is the best. The tavern does a lot, like a lot. But we can't do it right now because we need stone and grain. So I would say right now, yeah, it's definitely the forge that is the best. But let's get this bridge and road upgraded, because the bridge, road, and the woodcutter camp are kind of the big things. And then, even though it costs money, I'll make the beehive now. That way I can just have it done.
I've decided what to build.
Yep. We'll just do that now. I wouldn't recommend doing that personally. I'd recommend getting your bridge and road and your woodcutter camp, and then going and getting charcoal, and then going and getting your forge. That way you can immediately start making a small amount of profit. Because as long as you're in the green, you can wait as many days as you want to get this done. And if you're in the green, you're going to make money every day. If you make money every day, then this will no longer cost you money.
We're going to build here?
Indeed. Can we begin?
Indeed we can.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything we need. We've still got the means. We'll get stuck in then.
Awesome. Also, a few days do pass when you do this. Occasionally, Henry will be slightly hungry. If you're making red profit margins and you don't have a ton of money in your chest, then you do have to deal with the fact that you might be in the negative balance, so you might need to shove some of your own money in there. Or if you're in the green, you might have positive money. It just sort of depends. But the beehive is cool. I think you can get stung. I might be wrong, but I think you actually can be stung, which is kind of funny. I mean, it's probably not funny to deal with as Henry, but you know, it is what it is. But see, after building the beehives, now we're actually, it's costing us even more money, and our reading skill is just abysmal. But now we're actually negative 430 groschen per day, which is a lot of groschen, which is why I said, if you're taking this the more optimal route, build that forage as soon as you possibly can. Don't worry about the damn beehives. Don't do that. I honestly wish I wouldn't have built the beehives, just so that I could show you guys a better way of doing things. But the road doesn't cost a ton of money, like after it's done. So let's now build the road.
There's work to be done.
Let's go.
Come along with me then.
There we
We'll
go.
start building.
Oh boy, decided to take forever. Personally, you can build the Rathaus and you can build the church up, and like those are nice, but for optimal strats, like the Rathaus just adds comfort for you and Marius, but like, what is comfort whenever you're literally your people around you are starving? I guess if you were a bad leader, you could be like, let's get this Rathaus built and let's make everything really like bougie. But look at the rest of the village. What would that be like to look up on the hill and see like a very nice lodging situation, and then you're sitting in a camp across the street, like surrounded by dirt and insects? It just doesn't, it's not a good look. So worry about your money first. That's the most important thing. Alright, let's skip.
We've got what we...
The one thing we're not going to skip ever are the cutscenes. It looks like... Did we get a cutscene? I don't know. We're gaining reputation, which is beautiful. Yeah, look at their bridge now. It's actually very nice. It's going to attract people. People are going to be like, wow. We have a good bridge, stable foundation. We can bring, like, for the trader, we can bring wagons across. Very, very, very nice. Very nice. Now, let's go get some necessary supplies. What is this? No, I'm not doing the tournament. That's stupid. Okay, so we need charcoal. So let's go speak to some charcoal burners. Charcoal burners. Every time I say that, it sounds like I can't say my R's. I don't know. I'm pretty sure these are the ones that Ginger was hiding with, and you can actually visit them, and I think they give you a better rate. I could also be wrong and they give you a horrible rate, but due to the fact that we knew them from the quest line, I would like to go speak with them. So let's go. Okay, we're back. Can't get anywhere without Henry just breaking both of his feet. Let's find spokesman.
Greetings.
Greetings, good sir.
I'd like to buy charcoal from you.
Of course, Henry. Anything for you.
See, they
It might
know
be
us
more
by
than you
name.
think.
How much charcoal could you possibly need?
A lot.
5 bags.
Oh yeah.
On a regular basis.
Haven't you noticed winter is over?
There's a new forge in Pribyslavitz, and I need to supply it with charcoal, seeing as how I'm the bailiff.
Bailiff, eh? Well, I never.
Oh, we're moving up.
Congratulations.
It's not a bed of roses, but thanks.
All right, but we can't let you have that amount for nothing, even if you did help us with Ginger.
Don't worry, I wouldn't expect that.
How are you going to haul the charcoal?
I still have to sort that out.
Indeed, unless you want to break your horse's back. Do that, then come back.
Oh.
Take care.
Okay. We're learning together, guys. Apparently, I am stupid. So, actually, while we, what am I meant to do here? Let me pause. I'll just pause, and then I'll see if there's something I have to do at Pribyslavitz, and then if not, I can figure something out. But hauling, I think that's a trader's job, is it not? So maybe we have to get a trader. Maybe I'm stupid. It's been a little while since I've done the DLC. Usually I'm just able to, like, exploit the riches and make, you know, 1,000 groschen per day, which is very, very nice. But sometimes you forget things, you know? Sometimes you accidentally forget. Something slips your mind. It's okay. It is what it is. Sometimes you just slip it up a little bit. I had to make a little bit of a cut there. Our horse is still just vibing. I like how the landscape has changed around him, but he has refused to budge. He's like, no. Also, question. Huge question mark for anybody watching. I'm going to upload this video. If you're still watching right now, I need your opinion. I did decide to cheat in the 1 mil groschen just because I've done this DLC many, many times, and we're trying to, like, you know, we're trying to figure this out together. Would you like to see me just remove all that groschen and do this more legit? You know, I don't know. I'll be watching the comments and stuff just to make sure, but this is an older game at this point, kind of. So, you know, it's just one of those things. Traders. Okay, okay. You build the trader first. You build the trader first.
I've decided what to build.
Good choice. Come with me.
Let's go. You build the trader first. That way, they can haul everything. And you can get specialty people for all of these jobs, which will be an episode in its own because there's a lot of quests you have to finish in order to do that. but you can do it, so pretty cool. The most annoying part of this DLC is simply watching Marius run, but maybe you're playing alongside of this and you're trying to figure things out, so watching Marius run is just annoying. If you are playing alongside, I'm going to show you how to do it here in a little bit, but I'm at least going to tell you now. Get your stealth and your lock picking up a little bit. Get Luck of the Drunk, where it like increases your stats. Go to Meroyed. Within these stables, I think literally like back here, there's a door. It's where all the like master loot is. Nobody goes back there. If you go back there and you unlock it while drunk, you can then steal all their stuff. Thousands of dollars worth of saddles and stuff. And then you just sell it, you wait a couple days, and keep going. But I'll show you in a minute.
I'm ready.
I'll just quick... All good.
If you want to go the legit route, fight bandits, get loot, sell loot. But that takes a while. It takes a minute, so... At the very least, do what we've done so far up to this point, getting the trader, get your charcoal, and then get your forge. That way you have a little bit of cash money. Right now, it'll just be generically named NPC, well, other than Malice, but I'm talking about the actual guy. It's just Merchant.
Good God, you look...
You know what?
Goodbye.
Screw you. But if you can see, he can now transport. And now our quest log is absolutely ridiculous. It is filled to the brim with stuff that we can do. We can get stone from them, grain from Ushits. Again, we're going to go to Ginger and the charcoal burners to get that. Grain from Samopish. Sasau charcoal, which we're not going to do that. Livestock from Sasau. Sasau grain. Livestock from Lejechko. Gallows Hill charcoal. Livestock from Ratai. Okay. We have options. We have options, right? I want to get the best of everything, even though money-wise it'll make less money. If you want to get the worst of everything, you can do so. But I don't want to do that. I think Talmberg Stone, I don't know if it's actually available. I know once you complete the quest, it will be at least cheaper, if not available. Or if it is available, I mean. But we'll have to see. I'm not fully sure. It's all experimental, guys. Bring a lot of savior schnapps and save a lot. That way you don't completely screw up. What I'll do now, I'm going to do it like a very quick cut, and then we can, we'll just meet back wherever I need to be. Okay, we're here. We're going to see if we can get some stone, but I also wanted to mention, when these guys go to sleep, that is their master chest. If you can just pop a sneak, drink a little bit of alcohol, and unlock that, you can take all their loot and sell it to one of the millers. Obviously sell it to a miller, that way they actually buy it. If you sell it to someone who doesn't buy stolen goods, then you just look dumb. Let me see where this guy's at. Wait, no way. No way I just ran all the way over here. Okay, well, you guys got a little bit of a tutorial. Let's just very quickly fast travel. Mans is playing hard to get. We'll get him though. We'll get him. We'll get him. We'll find him. We'll find him. We will. Where's this guy at? Let me make sure. If he's okay, I think he's in the castle. Wait, is this him? It is. You, bitch.
What do you need?
Quit running.
I'm here at the behest of Sir Divish. I'm looking for the overseer of this quarry. Would that be you, Goodman?
Aye, that's me. What can I do for you?
Sir Divish has decided to rebuild Pribyslavitz, and he's entrusted me to take charge, along with his locator.
Aha, so it's you. I heard about Sir Divish's plans. What is it you need, then?
Well, we've started with the reconstruction work, but we need more than just timber.
Do you need stone for the construction?
Exactly. And for repairing the church.
Well now, you're really not doing things by halves, are you? The thing is, though, We're already working flat out supplying stone for the monastery construction in Sasau. I can't cut back on their supplies. Sir Divish wouldn't be at all pleased.
But I really need that stone.
Well, I suppose I could try and hire a few more quarrymen to increase production. But we can't transport it. Even Sasau sends their own wagon here. Have you got someone to carry the stone?
I do.
I've got my own merchant.
Yep.
He'll take care of it with his hired hands.
Splendid. So let's talk about the price.
Of course. I think, does Sasau have a quarry? I don't know. Surely this stone belongs to Divish. You can try to speech him.
All right.
We have
Here you are.
70 grand. Oof.
Excellent.
It's okay.
We'll start sending the stone as soon as your merchant gets here.
If you have to speech him, you can speech him. But now we have stone. We have a reliable source of stone. Up next, we're going to go to... I don't know who I want to get the grain from yet. I want to figure out who has the best grain. Because again, now that I have a little bit of monies, I'm going to treat Pribyslavitz good. Like, they're going to get that good treatment, you know? So... yeah, the livestock is important, I think. But, well, let's just go to Ushitz real quick, because I can always fast travel back to get the charcoal. But it's important to me, if you can knock all this out in one go, to do so. If you can't, I would definitely recommend getting your trader and then immediately going to get the charcoal. And then, post getting the charcoal, making your forge. That way you're in positive money. And if you can stay in positive money, just wait a couple of days and then... it's a long process, but it is worth it. Where's he at? He looks like he's in the tavern. I keep hitting Q. I think it's Elden Ring that's causing this. Okay, he's inside. Sir, let's do a business deal. Which one are you? Oh, bailiff. Cool.
What do you need?
I need to buy grain.
I'd like to buy some grain.
Grain? What do you want grain for?
Okay,
I'm
why
responsible
are you
for the
being so
rebuilding of
judgy, brother?
Pribyslavitz.
I heard some talk about that. I suppose I can sell you part of the crop. How many bushels do you want?
I'll need fodder for horses, at least 10 strong animals, and wheat for the baker. He'll have to bake for the whole village.
That's quite a lot. It won't be cheap.
Well, even though it's for Sir Divish's village.
Aye. Unless he sets the allocations himself. I have to make up for any differences in supplies. And you'll have to pay for that. Have you got someone to transport it? Or are you gonna haul it there yourself?
I've got a merchant to take care of it.
Fair enough. Here's my offer.
That's not bad. 160 is not bad.
All right.
Goodbye.
We can deal with 160, right?
One beer.
Peace. We can deal with 160. We're not struggling like that. The 4,000 was definitely a little bit of a, a blow, but that's how it goes. The livestock is, I think, the one where it's like gonna be the worst. But let's now just get to Ginger's friends to get some charcoal. It's not gonna be cheap, as they said, but I think it might be a little bit cheaper. And even if it's not, we're all friends now, so it just feels good to help people that you're meeting during the actual process of the quest line. I will just meet you guys there.
How are you, Henry?
We're back, and also we're good. Let's just get this charcoal now. Not him. Okay.
God almighty.
Oh,
Have you
Jesus.
still got...
We do. How are you going to...
I've got a merchant of my own.
Yeah.
He'll come here regularly with a wagon to pick it up. You just have to load it for him.
Man, our merchant's gonna have to do so
As
much
you
work.
wish. About the price,
About the price. 180. Not bad. We currently spent 4,160, 180.
Deal.
all right, we'll send the first load as soon as your wagon gets here. Take care.
I would actually ignore what I said maybe earlier about the 10k. 10k might actually be not enough at first. You need to make sure you have, I would even say maybe 20k. That way you can at least make sure you get your forge. And then once you have your forge, you'll start kind of making a little bit of income. But until you start making income, I don't know. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. We're gonna get the livestock from Sasau. The guy in Ratai is a hater, bona fide hater, certified bona fide hater. He is Not nice. Watch this. Boop! We are getting the hell out. This is why we use cheat mods. Because this game makes every time that you fast travel just the biggest pain in the ass. Burned Out Farm, that's going to be some DLC stuff for our next DLC series. Unfortunately, when you run really fast, they just don't let go of the fact that they want to kill you for a little while. Okay. Now, back to Sasau. But if you go to Ratai, the guy's kind of a bona fide hater. He hates the Skalitz refugees because they caused him issues in the past. So he's like, nah, I'm not going to help you. We're not even going to waste our time trying to speak to such a degenerate. What we'll do instead, we'll just go down to Sasau. We'll buy that good livestock. The Ledechko livestock is like miserable looking and dying. Sasau is more expensive. And because we're bougie, Henry.
Good wives, come have a look.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's the J one. No. Nope, not J. It's fine. Keep in mind, Pribyslavitz DLC is designed in a way that the more favors you do for people, the more side quests you do for people, eventually those people can impact this DLC. Doing this DLC early on is helpful, however, it is a little bit limiting because you won't be able to hire some of the special people. The special people can make you, like, more money, basically, is kind of how it goes. But if you want to... Let's shower. I'm tired of people saying that we look stank. As I was saying, though, if you want to at least get to the point where you're making a little bit of cash, and then, yeah,
I'm trying to get livestock
people
for Pribyslavitz. Could you help me out?
Certainly. How are the folk there getting on?
We're solid.
Doing all right.
Yeah, we're doing good.
Glad to hear it. There's a friend of mine there.
Oh, yeah?
Jonah. Do you know him?
Sorry, can't say I do. I don't know everyone yet.
Handy fella. Always making something. He's good at making baskets.
Sorry, I really don't know him.
Ah, well, it's not important. You sure don't have it easy. But then again, it'll be an adventure. I was thinking about it myself. About going there too, you know. But my place is here.
I wonder if you can become one of the special butchers.
What was it you wanted again?
Once you help him
I
with
want you
his
to
side
supply
mission of
livestock
poaching.
for us.
Right, of course.
Interesting.
And who's gonna take it there for you?
I've got a merchant to take care of it.
Good. I'll be expecting him. So, here's my price. I know it's a bit on the dear side, but you'll get lean, tender meat from them, fit for a bishop's table.
Yep. More expensive. What? It's only 50. Yeah, we'll take it.
That's a good price.
Yeah.
I'll buy it.
Well, we're good. We'll take that.
You can count on me. If you run into Jonah, give him my regards.
I will.
All right.
I'll be with you.
Not that expensive. The way he had that hiked up, I was like, oh no. Stone is the most expensive. I'm trying to figure out a good amount of money that you should probably have. Before we do head all the way back to Pribyslavitz, I'll go to Neuhof. That way I can show you another one of those good chests. Any smithy, like any forge is a good spot because usually their like main purchasable chests are outside. If that's the case, once they go to bed, again, unlock it, steal. It's just that simple. Stables, same story. Once they go to bed, unlock it, steal. Just make sure you have Luck of the Drunk. That way you can actually unlock these things. Because the very hard ones, they're kind of a little bit of a pain. Which is fine. I mean, sometimes you just gotta be a pain. But we try to mitigate, you know, pain around here. But I do want to run over to Neuhof, that way I can actually show you guys just a solid money making method. So you run through here, you'll go through the main spot. This is where they all hang out. But the thing is, since they all hang out there, you almost never see anybody come this way. And I think this door is open. Yeah, but there's nothing in here, right? So it's the door on the left. Let's go sneak. Okay, lock is too difficult. Let's see if we have any alcohol. Beer. Fantastic. Oh. Ah. Kept hitting W. I don't know. Alright, once we see the little drunk guy icon pop up, left side of the health bar. Oh, do I not have... Wait, does this character not have Luck of the Drunk? Am I embarrassing myself? Lock picking. Oh, yeah. Okay, we don't. We're stupid. At minimum level 6. Minimum level 6, if you drink a beer, you can unlock this door. There's a chest in the inside. We'll use this one. You go, it's here. Make sure you close the door. You come over here. You wear like non-noisy clothes, because when you're drunk, you're noisy. You unlock it. There is a ton of loot inside. In fact, I can show you what loot inside because... where's she at? What's up, Ginger?
How are you doing?
Good. Good.
I'm glad it worked out.
Sometimes when I go to the...
You told me you'd teach me something useful.
Aye.
Oh.
And I keep my word.
That's cool. We got a level in horsemanship as well as an achievement. I'd never get achievements for this game anymore, so that's actually kind of very welcome. Where is the main merchant lady? We're glad that Ginger is back, but I need to find... Is this her? Yeah, Zora. Zora, I need to talk to you.
Good help.
And you. Okay. She can be a groom, that's pretty cool.
God be with you.
Everything in her inventory she will have. So, all of these. And look at the value. Hang on. Yeah. Golden spurs. Those are just nice to have. All of these are multiple Ks. Literally so much expensive loot. Get this, hop on a horse, go sell it to Peshek. Rinse and repeat, you will have enough money. I promise. It is the easiest method. Now Henry's starting to get a little bit faded. Great. Let's just continue. We need to go back to Pribyslavitz, so I'll just meet you guys there. Okay, everybody. Finally to Pribyslavitz. Kept running into those stupid, like, quick events that happen. They're very annoying. But that merchant basically... So you need to get the woodcutter camp, the bridge, and the merchant. Those are your first 3 steps. You gotta do them. The merchant will help unlock everything else to transport. But you have to have the woodcutter camp and bridge done first. The beehive, fully unnecessary. I just decided to do it because I am what we would call extra. It's unnecessary for now. I would actually just wait until later to do it. Post getting the trader, I would recommend going and immediately getting charcoal. The reason for getting charcoal immediately is... right now, let's see. We are currently having to pay... That is... I do not understand why it says 130. I think it's because Henry doesn't know how to read. It's looking like we're paying... I'm just going to round up significantly and not actually do the math. Let's say 700 groschen per day, right? A lot of money. Very hard to afford. So here's what I would then recommend doing post that. Is going over here. I would build the forge. Cost a lot of groschen. 8,000. But we can do it because we have charcoal. Again, if you don't get all the extra stuff and you just get the charcoal first, you can build this and start making some money. That makes it to where it's not as bad, it's not hitting you as hard. You're able to kind of, you know, figure it out. After that, as you can see, you can get the swordsmith's equipment or armorsmith equipment. That depends on if you want a sword or if you want armor. That is completely up to you. It really does not matter at all. But it will boost you up to 750. At that point, you're kind of getting a little bit close to making your money back. After that, I would recommend, if you're going to get livestock or if you're going to get grain, get one of those. That way you can build one of these for pretty cheap and it'll start making money like immediately. But the most important thing will be your, where's it at? The tavern. It's going to make the most money, but it'll be later on. In fact, it'll be in next episode. Because in this episode, I have shown you guys the beginnings to building Pribyslavitz, trader, bridge, woodcutter, which is off in that area. Let's actually get a torch, that way we don't get yelled at. And then and I also showed you guys how to get all of your, you know, your materials and supplies necessary to begin, you know, your next step. I've also shown you guys where some stuff is to steal. Personally, I would recommend, I would say 15k should be able to get you started, but to be fully safe, I would say 20 to 25k would get you completely fine to start this first process. And I think that would be enough for you to start this first process. If you do it optimally, you know, trader, bridge, woodcutter camp, then charcoal, and then, you know, forge, and then either swordsmith or armorsmith. If you do that, that's the most optimal strat. And then grain or livestock, depending on how you want to go that way, and then get the other thing, either the bakery or the butcher, depending on which route you go. That doesn't really matter, but I would definitely forge in that first. That way you can I think you'll be in the positive, or at least you'll be in the very, very, very small negative. And the very small negative can be dealt with by getting some of the special characters that can actually boost your general output in this game. So yeah, I mean, it'll all shape up here soon. So if you guys like the video, please consider leaving a like, commenting, subscribing. We're doing very well as a channel, and I appreciate all the positive feedback that we're getting on these videos. Tune in for the next one. I think this is, I don't know, I was going to do a 3-part series, and I was like, maybe 4, now I'm like, maybe 5. I don't know. We're doing all the DLC, though. I love y'all. Have a great day. Peace out.